3 years ago, the world changed quite considerably, didn't it? And there's currently an inquiry going on, and Matt Hancock has been in there answering questions about how they handled the whole affair. And by the looks of it, it was a complete and utter shambles. We all got told to stay indoors, protect and save lives, and all the rest of it. And piece by piece, it's coming out that all of the stuff that the apparent conspiracy lot was saying at the time could actually have some substance to it. Now, where are we 3 years later? We're worried about the next round of nonsense that's coming down the line. And we all seem to be encouraged annually to do something that we don't really want to do. And that involves taking something that resembles this and doing this with it. I still remain cryptic with that particular subject because I do worry very much about the consequences if I come right out and say it. I'm sure you know what I'm referring to. And for probably the second or third year in a row, I feel like I'm getting hounded and harassed. And I'll explain all in just a minute. Now, I have a medical condition, which means I'm probably slightly more at risk than others. And I'm sure many of the people on this channel in the same way have similar issues. Now, I want to show you an email I received or an excerpt. This is it here. I'm not going to actually read the whole thing, but you get the gist. I'm being invited to do something which I might not necessarily want to actually do. And it's citing what I said at the beginning there, that, you know, it would benefit me. Well, there's certainly a lot of information in the public domain now that very much demonstrates to the contrary, isn't there? Now, that email I showed you, I've had that 5 times in the last week. Today, I had a private number call my mobile. I had a private number call my landline. I don't answer private numbers. My dad's a private number. I don't answer his phone calls, and he knows. And then I got that email literally within 30 seconds of the second phone call. Yesterday, I think I had 2 emails. The day before that, I had 2 phone calls. Now, that to me is harassment. If you agree with that, subscribe to the channel because you won't be alone. And I want to know if anybody else is getting the same issues. Last year, I just ignored it and it went away eventually. But, you know, people that are not as strong-willed as me, and I'm not trying to show off there at all, could think differently and cave in and do something they might not necessarily want to do. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's completely out of line, to be honest. And if you want to watch one of my other videos on a very similar subject to this, you can find that there. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you at 9 o'clock on Sunday with the live, unless anything else comes up in the meantime.